This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. There may be no better at all than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing.
Players feel that you're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set and on the hill, number 47.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now? And the batter now, number 21. And the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And another ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Bounced up the middle. Anderson gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And stepping in for Boston, Darren Lewis. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Here comes a pitch. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Ready.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Gomes up next for the Red Sox. The wind to kick the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's too high. Number 18 waiting for a turn at the plate. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. A sliding stop at short. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. Starting on the mound in this one, number 37.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The shortstop takes the ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So
that one is absolutely belted. And out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul, was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here is Ross Gold. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. Next offering misses down and away. Two now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And Chris, they're not lacking for guys that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these guys have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
And now number 49. The 2-1.
That's the ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in Game 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Great ball. Easy strike.
Yeah, they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
2 outs. Headed down the line, and that drops foul.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lewis under it. That is the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second. Now here's the Red Sox DH, number 18. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Kicks and deals. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So up next, Peralta. One down, base is empty. That one hooked foul. The 1-2. Inside, just missed. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
The wind and the pitch. Got it by him for the play. Here's the rookie third baseman. The wind and the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. And it remains 1-0. Back here in Denver, bottom of the second. Here's Colorado's DH, number 24. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Siggy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
And now the rookie second baseman. The pitch. There's a strike. A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. One out, base is empty. That misses, and the count's even at 2.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
Got him swinging.
Boog, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next for Colorado, Donnie Kang. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's down and away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And here's the rookie catcher, Trent Green. Two and one now. Foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Bounce to the right side, and it's through for a hit. So that's two straight two-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here's the rookie center fielder. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kang, the lead runner, out at second. Green at first. 2 out of the inning. Up and in. Now 3 and 1.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
At the belt and fires. Fouls one away, and now 3 and 2. And here it comes. Out to center. Lewis sizes this one up. He's got it, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Johnny Anderson. That misses. 2 and 1.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
The 2-2 now. And another ball. Three-two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now here is Brian Carter. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball. 2 straight.
The Rockies leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Close, but called a ball. 2 and 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the rookie right fielder. Next pitch misses. They're now 3-1. Kicks and fires. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way. A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
That's to third, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Darren Lewis up next for the Red Sox. 2 on, 1 out. And a count 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a 1-2. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Freddie Gomes up next for the Red Sox. In the air, right field. Gets under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Anderson. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
That one misses. They're now 3 balls and a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
There goes the runner. Base hit, and the postseason success continues for him. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ross Gold digging in for the Rockies. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. And a pitch. stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Righty to the plate. That's smacked down the line to center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. 3-2. They take the lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Now it's the DH. The 1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And the right-hander deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman. The pitch. And another ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one way outside, and that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Hit. Goal. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe in there. Hey.
Comes through with the RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control a simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now the left fielder, Johnny Kang. The 1-1. And a curve misses outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
First and third, 1 down. The next offering misses, and the count's full. Left-hand batter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Rockies 4 and the Red Sox 2. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, number 18. And a swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Bat him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Peralta digs in now. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the third baseman. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and that one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at second here with 2 away. Johnny Anderson, the next to hit. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Rockies 4 and the Red Sox 2. Game 1 of the World Series. And the batter now, Trent Green. Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Righty delivers. The other way. Anderson calls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, number 3.
Here's the center fielder. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And a pitch. Sets him down looking. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Now back.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit for the Rockies, Anderson. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready now for the fifth inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Brian Carter. The pitch. Popped up. Under it. One away.
The bat.
And now the right fielder. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one misses, and that's ball 3. There's a swing and a drive. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. That one out to right. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 33, Darren Lewis.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Darren Lewis. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, really laboring here in the fifth. Next pitch is going to be number 100. Man, you got to think this is probably his last inning if he can get through this thing.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Freddie Gomes waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Now the shortstop, Freddie.
Now Freddie Gomes.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
2 on, 2 outs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Kicks and deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
3-2.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Boston strands a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Cameron. And a pitch. Popped up. Peralta settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ross Gold.
So in now for Colorado, Ross Gold. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 44 up and loosening in the pen. Number 35 getting cranked up. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the speedy first baseman.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That's to third. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 4 and the Red Sox 2. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, number 18. The wind to kick the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Tosses across the first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Number 28.
Stepping in, Peralta. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The Red Sox down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. 1 down, base is empty.
Oh. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Pitch in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman. 2 down, nobody on. Way
Balls,
upstairs, all 3. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Simon getting loose out there. Simon also throwing. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, number 38.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's a big power threat. Johnny Anderson. At the belt and fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
A sliding stop for the second. Nicely done for the out. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Red Sox 2. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 44.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the DH.
For the Rockies, the designated hitter, number 24.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
That one finds the zone, and it's to a 2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right side, hard hit. Over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now number 31.
Now it's the second baseman. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And there's the strike. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Corrals it. And there are 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Donnie Kang getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here's the catcher to hit, Brian Carter. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That one drifts inside.
You know, these Red Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nads it, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 30.
Now it's the right fielder. One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Rockies up by 2 here in the late stages of game 1. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that turns the lineup over.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
New pitcher now, number 34.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the second baseman. Tying run at the plate. And fouled off.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boot.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ripped towards third. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Darren Lewis. The 1-1 is fouled off. Throw to first, and he's back in there. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 4 and the Red Sox 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Trent Green.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a good eye there.
All these Rockies digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Right-handed reliever. Just missed. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Now batting, number 3.
And now the center fielder. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Next for Colorado, Anderson. Outside low. 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one misses. And now 3-1. Bobby Cameron up next for the Rockies. And he walked him.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And now here is Bobby Cameron. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
2 outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now here is Ross Gold. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. And here it comes. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Carter has room, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rockies 4 and the Red Sox 2. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Freddie Gomes.
Ready, go.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through that
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounced out to short. Fires across the diamond. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now back, number 18.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Simon.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And next is the designated hitter.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
It's empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. That just misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And at second with one away. And next for the Red Sox, Peralta. That one missed.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground to the left. Zips it across, and he's out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Now the third baseman. The tying run at the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Two now. Wouldn't chase that time. Johnny Anderson on deck for Boston. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, number 35.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the first baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
Sliced hard, but foul. And the right-hander deals. In the air to left down the line. Anderson makes a nice running catch.
The batter, number 31.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 40.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swings and misses. That's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one almost got him. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Just a hammer, 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Brian Carter. The Rockies leading by 2 here at the top of the ninth. That one not close. 2-2. Rip to third. Rolls across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 30.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. At the plate, number 30. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. That one close. Ruled the ball. Full count, 3-2. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Number 21.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors.